Y'all, manifesting ain't no joke. Now, I have always wanted a Apple Mac desktop. And guess what, guys? I got it. And I got it because I did a lot of praying. And I did a lot of asking. And I've been wanting it for so many years. And I finally said, Lord, let me see how I'm going to get this Apple MacBook. So I've logged on to the Apple Store, and they happen to have a education discount when you buy their product. So I happen to still be in school. That's another video. Well, I should say graduated from school. I just completed my courses and I get to walk the stage in May. And so as long as you're still registered with the school, you are able to get discounts with Apple if you buy stuff directly from the Apple Store. And so I logged on to the Apple Store, and they had my purple desktop, and I got it for a very beautiful price, along with some free, I think, noise resistant earbuds. So I purchased it. I had it delivered to me, and I just got it in the mail the other day, like I think yesterday or something, or maybe Saturday. But I had my grandson at my house, and I did not want to open it while he was here. So actually I got it Friday, and he came over Friday night. And I did not want to open it while he was here, and so I am opening it up now. I'm so happy that I'm able to get this Apple desktop, because I'm going to use it, to make money. And so it's going to be well worth the investment. I got a purple one. Purple means wealth, prosperity. And so I am so excited to be able to use this laptop. No, excuse me, it's not a laptop. Desktop. More to come, but it's going to be used for my digital products. Well, more than that, but mainly for the social media and digital product world. So I'm quite sure, God willing, it's going to pay for itself. But yeah, I do a lot of manifestation. I'm a very lucky individual, and so I have purchased a few scratcher lotto tickets, and those lotto tickets happen to be winners. And so what I do is buy my tickets, and I just let them sit in the Bible. And so as soon as the bill comes, I have half of the amount of the computer that I paid for it sitting in the Bible waiting to pay for it. And so I'm extremely blessed. And I know people say, well, why do you put your lottery tickets in the Bible? Well, because that's how it keeps multiplying for me. Everybody's different, but me, I just keep adding them up, and I keep them in the Bible, and I just keep praying for abundance. And so however that abundance come, that's how I gonna roll with it. And so speaking of abundance, today is the first of the month, and I do this first of the month prayer, where you pray for abundance, you pray for your wealth. And so check it out. it's still time. You can still do it. If you don't do it on the first of the month, just do it within the first. Prayer is every day, but it's something about the first of the month to pray for abundance so that it can just carry on throughout the month. And I have adopted that over a year ago, and I am definitely a testimony that it works. And all I can do is come here and tell you, try it out. It just might change your finances, my loved ones. So, on that note, I'm so excited to unbox my Apple Purple computer. Oh my goodness. It is more beautiful in person than it is on TV. I mean, on the darn picture. Let's see here. It's very heavy, you know that much. Yeah, it's heavy. But this is it. It's my purple desktop. And I am so excited to be able to put this desktop to work. I am going to make some money with this iMac. Yes, indeed. And purple was my mom's favorite color, lavender, I should say. And that's exactly what this is. Purple and lavender is in the same family. My favorite color is burgundy, y'all. But if I couldn't get a burgundy one, purple is the next thing in line. And I am totally stoked. I really am. And this is just how you can just manifest stuff right in the flesh, y'all. I'm very, very happy. I really am. And just ask, believe, and you shall receive. No matter what it is, it might not be tomorrow that you get it, but it's sure gonna come your way. Prime example, I've been living at my house. Oh, sorry. Ambulance scared the best out of me. Good Lord. I've been living at my house for several years, like 4 years to be exact. I bought it during the pandemic, and there's been quite a few car accidents around my neighborhood. And so when me and my husband first moved here, we went to City Hall to protest, about the safety around our neighborhood. And like I said, time, it might not happen on your time, but it'll eventually happen. So I think it was Tuesday. What's today? Today's Labor Day? Yeah, so Tuesday of last week, I work from home, y'all. I happened to take a break and walk outside on my porch, and I was like, what is all that noise that's going on? They were installing stop signs. And so they made my intersection a four-way stop. And so I have been begging the city to do something pertaining to the safety around this four-way stop that I live at. I mean, this intersection that I live at. And it's taken them 2.5 years, plus probably the report from the engineer and the police department of all the accidents that have taken place right here at this intersection. And so I'm ultimately grateful, y'all, to have them make this a four-way stop. Now the problem is, y'all, that people have not gotten used to the stop sign yet. But my thing is, I don't understand, because there's a fat old sign that happens to be about 200 feet prior to the stop sign, letting you know that it's about to be a stop sign. However, people are so used to driving down this street that they just run it. So they installed it completely. They started it on Tuesday and completely finished it on Thursday. And several cars have ran the stop sign. So I'm quite sure the motorcycle cops or the city cops, regular cops, is going to come give it a visit shortly. They're going to wait about 30 days or so and come give it a visit, I'm quite sure. But I am very happy. I really have been stressed out about that, to be honest. I didn't have to. The accidents got so bad that I told my husband that 2025, I hate to have to charge somebody for my footage because I have a camera on my house for the footage on my camera. But hey, these people get to want to sue the next person, and I don't get nothing out of it, but y'all want my footage. So, I've given away 40 videos for free, at least. And I'm not saying I probably won't give away 41 for free. However, I might be a little bit more apprehensive about giving it, considering it's a four-way stop now, and you need to be paying quite a bit of attention. I gave a leeway when it wasn't a four-way stop because coming from the ways where most of the accidents occur, the way these trees are sitting at the light, at the corner, it was kind of hard to see. So I was giving it a benefit of the doubt. As people getting used to the stop sign and mad that they had to stop. Just don't make no sense, y'all. But I was giving it the benefit of the doubt because of the trees. And so even I talked to the people who was putting the stop sign in, and I was telling them that they need to cut the trees because you couldn't see this one tree on this side. And sure enough, I think he either went back and reported it or they waited until it was complete. And then the engineer guy, he must have drove by because my husband said he seen him. He must have drove by all around the block, and then he noticed that that tree is blocking the vision of the stop sign. So they chopped down the tree so that people really don't have no excuse why they can't stop at that stop sign. So I'm very happy about that, and yeah. So I was very intrigued on how they even make the sidewalk signs and make the stop sign stop. Yeah, so I learned a lot in watching them do what they do to make the cities safe, y'all. So, like I said, there's so many different forms and ways in manifesting. It don't necessarily mean you manifesting wealth and money. It can be a safety hazard or issue, or manifesting your favorite item. Just manifesting something and going after it and being determined and letting it go. It's definitely going to be answered one day. Just have a little patience, and it's going to come. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know to definitely stay with faith with your manifestation, because sometimes it's not when you want it, it's when God is going to give it to you. So until then, my loved ones, I love you with all my heart, and I will catch you later. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye. I'm going to show y'all how they are darkening the crosswalks, making the white strips. I've never seen this process done, and live in the flesh, making crosswalks. Because right here where I live at, y'all, they always running this stop sign. So this is great. They made a new stop sign right here. So they made this corner a four-way stop. And they are hooking it up with new crosswalks. This is how they do it, y'all. I've never have seen this done, and I am fascinated to how they make the sidewalk lines. They use this machine, and they kind of put some chalk in this machine, and I guess they're using water. So they need two guys to do this. They go back and forth, back and forth. And they working it out, making the lines, y'all. And I'm so happy, because my house done been hit. And before I even made my first house payment, y'all, crazy. So I am ultimately grateful that they are fixing up the streets. I give it to the city. My tax dollars then went somewhere, and my complaints have been heard. Amen to all the above. Guess they gotta make it extra thick where the crack in the street is. I don't know. But they working it out. It's gonna be nice and pretty. Cause they put these stop signs up 2 days ago, and I done seen about 15 cars run this stop sign already. I know people gotta get used to it, but God darn. Alright, I'm gonna come back. This is the first piece of them starting. The traffic is backing up. I guess they make it extra thick where there's cracks so they can fill in the cracks in the street. So I think they make extra paint over there so it can help fill in those cracks. Almost like an earthquake in the street, y'all. So they trying to fill that in so it don't crack along the way, I guess. But you can't stop Mother Nature. If it want to crack through the cement, it's going to do what it do. All right, they added again for the second line. They're doing a beautiful job. An excellent job out here in these streets. Making this second line so that people know that it's a stop sign right here. Because some people have missed the assignment and they keep running these stop signs. So hopefully by them making the lines darker, it's gonna help. For sure. I pray. As I was coming out, I heard him tell the cop that people running stop signs, so they probably gonna have a motorcycle cop come out here and observe the scene since it's a holiday weekend. So we gonna see for sure. All right, now you're on the other side of the street, putting the white lines, making it safe for the neighborhood and the community out here, y'all. Because it's pretty dangerous on this corner. And I am ultimately grateful. Johnny Goodlaw right there. And now people paying attention to stop because they wasn't stopping around this cap. They were straight running running stop signs. I guess they got to get used to them. They just installed it 2 days ago. But it's a big old sign that says stop. That's all I'm going to say. Big. But they're doing a good job. I'm happy. See, look. He about to do a Hollywood roll. Because he ain't used to it. It's just ridiculous. Now they crossing this way. Now they need somebody to help them guide traffic, because the person who's trying to do the paint, now he's the traffic control guy, because it's just, this is a busy street. This street is the condor to, I guess, the main street. So everybody comes down this dang street and everybody want to come fast. And the poor guy, I feel like helping him be a traffic guard right now. I got about 20 minutes left on my lunch just so he can finish, because this is crazy. He ain't gonna get no work done. He's the traffic guard. Goodness. Filling up the shop or the paint, whatever they use to put on the ground to make this sidewalk. I feel sorry for the street worker. He is trying to chop the sidewalk, but he has to stop and be a traffic control officer because the city didn't send out enough folks to help with this job. Now, when they put the stop sign up 2 days ago, they had about 8 workers. They should have shared that labor and split them workers up and had 4 on Tuesday and 4 today, because I feel sorry for these 2. That looks like that can be my delivery of my Apple purple computer I bought. Let's see. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That looks like that can be my laptop. I mean my desktop that I bought on a special through Apple Store. And it looks like that is my Apple purple computer that's being delivered to me. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Would you like this?
You could just stick it in front of the door. It's great.
Take a quick picture of it.
Yay!
You're very nice.
Thank you. All right, they went and got back up so that they can have somebody holding the flag, directing traffic instead of the people. The one guy that was chalking the ground, he was being Mr. Traffic Patrol earlier. So I guess after lunch they said, that ain't gonna work, boss man. You need to send somebody out here, because this little 2-hour job should have been done. It's taking them 6 hours. They've been doing this for several hours because he's been traffic control. Hey y'all, so they use big old stencils to make the stop sign on the ground. So there's a big old S hanging on the ground, waiting for them to repave the stop on that side of the street and the one that is right here, because they did some new stop signs and made it a 4-way stop. So now they gotta darken up the stop sign right here. So I'm very excited about that, y'all.